So I asked him, I was like, why did you do these things to begin with? Like, what led you to do these things? He essentially said, there were a lot of people who had difficulties. The country was very poor early. It's a young country, right? So it's very poor. There are people who had a lot of difficulties. There are people who didn't have food. There are people who didn't have income. It was an agricultural society, and anyone without land didn't have an ability to even grow food, right? And people didn't have incomes. There weren't jobs readily available. So he said, I helped them so they can move forward, so they can excel in their livelihoods in some way. I helped their kids so they can become successful. I tried to get people's kids educated so there could be a future. So I kind of just dug deeper. Why did people come to him for advice? Or why him specifically? And he kind of said something interesting here with that, which I thought was really cool. He said, not everyone loves everyone else. People go to others that they know and think care for them. So people came to me because they thought I cared about them, and they saw that I tried to care about other people. I helped as much as I could by giving answers, and more so by talking to people. Whatever I could do, I did. This is why people came to me. This is why people still come to me. This is why people come sit with me, come talk to me, ask me for advice still. I followed up with, how did he come up with advice? Like, how did he give people advice? If there were people who had conflicts, people who were fighting, how did he go about this? And he said, this advice was always around the ideas of getting along as a community. If I help others, I help the community. I help my family, who's part of the community. If we could drive one family towards progress, education, higher income, then that family will help the community and maybe help another family who needs it and start a chain reaction to improve the entire community.